the sun-faded nostalgic 5D Sarah set, Absolute Power Force. Hey, what's up guys? After a painful trip outside of Yu-Gi-Oh, we are finally coming home. And we are starting with something truly special, the sun-faded nostalgic 5D Sarah set, Absolute Power Force. Just look at that damage. This is the box original color. A mint one can go for $200 till $300. To celebrate our return, we are kicking off 8 straight weeks of pure Yu-Gi-Oh content right here, right now. I managed to snag this box for measly $60, since it's been burning in the sun for years just waiting for this moment. It's not what a sealed collector would typically want, but for me, it's perfect. I never had the money to open a whole box of this back in 2009, so I'm excited to finally share this experience with you all. These packs themselves are pricey and maybe I could have just sold them off, but that's not what this is about. This is for the love of the game. And this set was a huge deal back in the day. It completely defined what we now call Edison format by making X-Sabers a top tier deck and giving us staples like Battle Fader and Fiendish Chain. The big chase card is the Ghost Rare Majestic Red Dragon, Jack Atlas boss monster from the anime, but personally, I would love to pull an Ultimate Rare Battle Fader. I will even settle for 3 commons for my Marincess deck. So, alright, let's shuffle these packs and let's get into it. Okay, here we go. The packs have been shuffled and ready to go. Here is our first pack. If you're not very familiar with the pull ratios, I can tell you right away we are not going to see 6 supers and 3 ultras and some higher rarity cards. The old sets are a bit tougher. Let's do a little sniff. Yeah, that smells nice. We have Apocatequilu, Fire and Axator, Ritual Cage. Here we have Nature's Reflection, and for our rare we have Power Invader. That's an interesting artwork there, looks like a Hulk bitten by a radioactive spider. The old artworks are something different in Yu-Gi-Oh! Here we go with a second one. Right on top we have Black Potent, that's a funky little dude right there. Oh yes, and here we have Battle Fader. First one for our playset, followed by Core Blast. Oh, and here's a super rare, our first foil. It's a Koki Meru Urdnite. I remember this being an expensive Ultra or Ultimate in TCG, much better as a super, and followed by Layer Wire. You see, even back in the day, OCG, supers and rares were printed as higher rarities in TCG. Nothing much has changed since then, as you have seen in the latest releases where we covered side-by-side OCG and TCG boxes. Alright, we have another Black Potent, a funky little guy, Reptilian Gardener. I think I still have a playset of those in an old tin somewhere. Then we have Advanced Force, and here's Tuner's Scheme. It's a funky cool guy. Followed by Power Pickaxe. Alright. Nothing too crazy to start, but we have 1 super already. I'm sure we're gonna see a few more. And here we go, we have Ogre of the Scarlet Sorrow, Whaleman, it's a cool artwork, followed by Ascending Soul. I love the Ritual Raven art on this. I'm starting a collection of these for sure. Then we have Call of the Reaper, another old school artwork, and finally for the rare we have Gondari. I'm actually wondering, How many Ritual Raven artworks are there? All these preparation of rites, pre-preps. The recently one came out in Duelist of Advance, I think. Here we have Jin, Prognosticator of Rituals, Weeping Idol, Advanced Force, Alien Brain. That's a cool one. Also, old school, has the vibe. And for the rare, we have another Layer Wire. Yeah, I should really look into Ritual Ravens. How many are there? Maybe I can do a 3-pocket binder, a tiny one. That would be cool. We have another Wellman. One more Reptilian Gardener. Here we have Variety Comes Out. Changing Destiny. And for our rare, we have Double X Saber Garzon, a key piece of X Saber puzzle. Hopefully we can pull something higher rarity. I think there was a pretty cool ultra rare in this set. Oh, we have another Battle Fader, that's a second. Alright. Followed by Power Supplier, Spider Slayer. Here we have another Tuner's Scheme. And for our rare, we have Pandaborg. Okay. We have secured 2 Battle Faders. The playset is already in sight. Here we go. We have Supei, Tricolor, another Spider Slayer. Oh, and look at that. We have a super rare Witch of the Black Rose. Yes, Akiza's card, such a beautiful tuner. Always wanted the TCG Ultimate for this one. But unfortunately, I had no money to buy boxes back in the day. Can't say I'm making good financial choices today either, but at least I have some money for it. Alright, let's go further. Here we have Reptilian Naga. It's interesting art. And we have Reptilian Servant. Another Ritual Cage. Call of the Reaper, one more copy, and one more copy of Power Pickaxe. I think the set size also was a bit smaller back in the day. We see a lot of the same cards. The set size was definitely below 90. Okay, and here we go. We have Supei, Tricolor, Machine Assembly Line. That's cool artwork. We have Genex right there in the corner. Oh, I think I spoiled the last card. We have another Alien Brain. And here we go. Our first Ultra, Rex Godwin's boss monster from the Dark Signer arc finale. Looks great. The centering looks also pretty good. And the back is also clean. Well, it doesn't hold much. Yeah, it is clean and centered too. It doesn't hold much value, but I think I'm gonna put this into my binder of old school OCG cards. So we have 2 supers and well, 1 ultra so far, which is quite exciting. Let's go further. Oh, we have Battle Fader, our 3rd copy. I have a playset. Then we have Jin, Rocket Pilder, followed by Saberhole. And for our rare, we have Forgotten Temple. These Battle Faders are going straight into my Marinsas deck. I would love rocking some old school prints right there. And here we have a vanilla monster, Unicicular. You don't see these anymore, kinda refreshing. Here's the 4th copy of Battle Fader, followed by Temple of the Sun, one more copy of Alien Brain, and we have Drill Synchron as a rare. It's a bit out of focus here. It's a real funky artwork right there. Why not get a fourth copy of Battle Fader? If anyone wants to rock an old school print of Battle Fader in your deck, you can check out our card market, the link in the description below. I will make sure to list those up. We have Sword Master, Reptilian Gardener, another variety comes out, PSI Curse, that's a new one, and Cyber Dragon Zwei. Alright, that's cool. Haven't played Cyber Dragons a lot, but cool to have one in an old school print. I think we are closing on the half of the box. We have Bikiller, Informer Spider. This is real treasure artwork for old school Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Look at that. I love it. This is super nice. Followed by Break. Oh, and look at that. We have Saber Hole. That's a powerful trap. Themed Solemn Judgment for the X-Sabers. Pretty cool. I don't know if any one of you plays Edison in OCG format, but I'm sure I will be stacking some cards up on sale. Here we have Supei, Fire and Skater, Ritual of Destruction. That's a cool artwork. One more Alien Brain. And for the rare, we have another Forgotten Temple. Gotta love these old school cards, old school packs. But so far, we don't have anything too crazy. Here we have another Informer Spider, Black Proton, Spider Slayer, one more Saber Hole, that's cool. Oh. Oh, and here we have ultra rare XX Saber Huniel. The card that put X-Sabers on the map, wiping out 3 back row, was a death sentence back then. So cool to pull it. And it looks pretty clean from both sides. Not really a money card, because, you know, it's old, ultra, nothing special, but really nice to have this. And I'm sure it's gonna find a place in one of my binders. Here we have Sword Master, Rose Fairy. I think we haven't pulled this one before. Here we have Gravekeeper Stella, PSI Curse, and for the rare we have another Drill Synchron. That's actually a Yusei's card. It leads into the Drill Warrior, another fan favorite from this era. Followed by Black Potent, another Jin. Here we have Viper's Rebirth, Machine King 3000 BC. That's a real cool one. And Cyber Dragon Zwei. Okay, the second half of the box is definitely on, and I hope we can pull some cool cards. And here we have Reptilian Naga, another Oil Man, Break Droll, Serpent Suppression, that's a cool one. And for the rare we have Offering to the Immortals. I think we also haven't pulled this one before. It's a cool artwork. Okay. I hope we can pull at least one high rarity card. Preferably Battle Fader. Here we have Tricolor, Informer Spider, Ritual of Destruction, Changing Destiny, and Dark Bug. It's a little creepy bug right there. Okay. Here we go. We have Power Supplier, Reptilian Servant, one more Gravekeeper Stella, Tuner Scheme, and... oh, that's a Code Darus. Brings back memories of old school, legendary ocean decks. That's definitely a cool pull. But value-wise, all these pulls are not worth it. Sure, sealed boxes cost 300, but usually it's because they are in good condition, and that's for sealed collection. Here we have Viper's Rebirth, Call of the Reaper, and Iron Core Specimen Lab. The screen's magical scientist is reading, say, 0%. This could be a reference to success probability 0%. Let me know down in the comments, are there any Easter eggs that you have noticed in the latest releases? Alright, here we have another Apocalyptic, Ogre of the Scarlet Sorrow, Machine Assembly Line, PSI Curse. Oh! Moondragon Quilla. No way. The ultimate rare. Didn't expect to see this one here. The texture on these old ultimates are incredible. And the centering looks perfect. This is Goodwin's Other Monster. What a beautiful collector's piece. And look at that, it has the stamp going through the back as a real old school ultimate rare. I love that foil treatment and the texture, it's just amazing. Let's sleeve it up. I think I should double sleeve it. Here we go. Well, it's not a battle fader, but it's still an awesome pull. Okay, this box brought us some cool cards so far. Let's see what else we can find. We have Ogre of the Scarlet Sorrows, Apocalyptic, Machine Assembly Line, Saber Hole, and Gravekeeper's Descendant. Nice. Love seeing Gravekeeper support. This gave the deck some much needed removal. I think there are still plenty of people who play Gravekeepers today in Edison, at least based on the comments. Here we have another Djinn, Rose Fairy, Rocket Pilder, Core Blast, and for the rare, we have Shredder. Look at that. I need that guy right below my table to shred some leftover packs from the new sets. Okay, just few packs left. Let's see if we can pull some more foils right here. We have Ogre of the Scarlet Sorrows, another Djinn, Temple of the Sun, Destruct Potion, that's a cool one, and here we have Magic Hole Golem. Can't see the golem in that artwork. Oh, guys, I hope you're enjoying this chill opening of some old school cards. And here we have another Battle Fader. That's more than enough for us. Then we have Apocalyptic, Temple of the Sun. Oh, hey, look at that, Pot of Benevolence. That's a short print back in the day. Quite cool to pull this from one box. Sometimes you can find them even in 3 or 4 boxes. Alright, here we have Weeping Idol, Supay, Spider Slayer, Meteor Flare, and Reptilian Rage. I think we also have not pulled this one before. So still some fresh cards coming in, even at the last packs. Okay. Here we have Jin, Reptilian Servant, one more Gravekeeper Stella. Oh, and look at that, we have another super rare Cards of Consonance. The old foiling is gorgeous. It's actually still a great draw card today, of course not in meta format, but this is a really fantastic pull, and I love that foil treatment right there. Alright. Here we are at the last pack, but hey, if you have made it this far, might as well subscribe, smash that like, and drop a comment down below. Which set would you like me to open next, as we have 8 straight weeks of Yu-Gi-Oh content ahead of us. Okay, let's open up this pack and see what we can pull from the last pack magic. We have Bikiller, Black Potent, Ascending Soul, Machine King 3000 BC, and Synchro Control. Okay, so that's the box, guys. What a journey. For our supers, we got the iconic Witch of the Black Rose, the powerful Koki Meru Urnite, and the staple card of Conscious. For the ultras, we got Rex Godwin, Sun Dragon Inti, and the meta-defying XX Saber Hunia. And the crown jewel of the box, the beautiful ultimate rare Moon Dragon Quilla. So that's about it. Thanks for watching. You can check another video here or here. Peace.